Hey, welcome back, everybody. Monday Morning Briefing, episode number 85. It's November the 22nd. It's Tuesday, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, which means that our Black Friday sale will be kicking off Friday morning at midnight. So Thursday night, the night of Thanksgiving at midnight, our sale will begin and run all the way through next Monday, and that will end that Monday night at 11:59 or midnight Monday night. So real quick, we're just going to go over a few things that we've got coming along. We do have two new patterns. I mentioned last week that we were me and Claudia were kind of at a standoff on when to post these. Went ahead and decided we're just going to wait until this weekend. Main reason is because our patterns, usually people would like to buy them right as they become available, and if you're buying the printed version of either one of these, I hate for you to buy it now and then 3 days later want to do some shopping over the weekend during our Black Friday sale and pay shipping twice whenever we could easily stick this in a box of whatever else you might need. So we're just going to go ahead and wait. Now, save you a little bit on shipping. That way you're not buying something twice, feel like you have to get it today or yesterday or this past weekend or something like that. So just trying to consolidate a little bit. I know a lot of people have asked when are they coming, when are they coming out. Most of y'all know that the first new one that will drop will be the rifle scabbard video, and as well as pattern pack if you'd like to pick that up. The video is really good. It's already done. It's actually loaded to YouTube. It's just not listed yet, so it's ready to drop, and we'll probably do that Thursday evening. Thursday night, those videos will post, and then as well as our crossbody fanny pack style purse, that pattern, we do have those in-house. We have those in stock, so those will drop as well. Both of these will be available in the digital for our overseas customers, or for just anybody that doesn't want to pay postage on them and just wants to take them down somewhere and have them printed. They're both large format prints, so if you buy the digital version, understand you will have to take that somewhere and have it printed, unless you are a graphics designer guru and can pull that large PDF into a program and then chop it up and print it on your own printer, tape it all together, and then hope everything's lined up correctly. I don't prefer to do them that way. I would just buy the printed version. It's much easier. We are going to allow back orders on these, so if they do sell out, we will try to get those in the shop again and shipped out to you as quickly as possible. So they're already ready to go at the printers. As far as if we need a refill or something like that, they've got everything ready. They can go ahead and print them out and get me as many as I need. So, but we've got quite a few of both of those. The product too, also that will drop Friday night or Friday, will be our belt jigs. We have a completely new set of these coming in this week sometime, so they will be available on the website, and we probably most likely will allow back orders on these as well on this run. I've talked to the person the companies that's making these for me, and they can keep up, so we're going to probably go ahead and open that up, so in case they sell out, you'll still be able to get in line for some so that you can get them coming your way. But we're really excited about it. It's a little cold here this week. We're getting a lot of rain, which we'd rather have rain late than never. We have been getting quite a bit of rain the last 5 or 6 days here down here in South Texas, so we're happy about that, but we've also got the cold. So those are two things I don't really like to have together, cold and rain, but it is what it is. This past weekend at the cow, we had a cow show on Saturday in Victoria, Texas, and then one on Sunday in Gonzales. Saturday was kind of miserable. We were pretty well we're in a barn, but it was just raining all day long, and it felt super cold. It was probably no colder than it is today, but with rain and just misty rain nastiness, it just kind of makes it feel worse. But it was good. Kids showed well. Their heifers showed really well. It was our youngest heifer's first time, not first time at a show, but first time in the show ring. We hauled her to 1 or 2 before this, and she just stood tied and got used to all the noise and sights and sounds. But she showed really well in the ring. She was a little bouncy here and there, but she's really sweet, and she's really good for my little boy, and he can handle her, and she's not super large yet. So, but she showed real well, and we actually, both my kids won reserve breed champion with both of their heifers. Wasn't a ton of competition. I don't know if it was the weather or what, but we'll take the win, and we'll take those points, and that's why I always tell them we're playing the long game here. We're collecting points during this jackpot series. So they were excited. It was a long weekend for us all, and both nights we got home after dark, and so didn't have any time at all really in the shop this weekend or anything else. So yesterday was my first day back in here, and so I got back to cutting and kind of getting things ready and geared up and making my list of things I've got to do. Thursday night's gonna be a big night for me as far as getting everything correct on the website so that everything's ready to go at midnight for you guys, and that way we can get all that going. But so like I said, today's a little chilly. The first two sections of the shop are nice and toasty. We've got good heaters in here. The back end where the clicker is and where all the leather is, where we're cutting, it's a little nippy back there. So I went ahead and turned on our propane heater back there, and I also put on one of these new hoodies that Claudia had made. She had some hoodies made with a couple of our new images that we've done. This one's a leather byproduct. We do have these in a couple colors on the hoodies and a couple different colors on sweatshirts. And she also did the Created to Create image, and so those are on sweatshirts and a couple hoodies. And then there's a bunch of DG logo hoodies. Those will all drop on the website as well Friday night, so you can go through the merchandise tab and look through there. She's got some new caps, a few new colors, that kind of thing, and refills on others. So there'll be quite a bit of merchandise on there and things. As far as the material packs, I'm feeling pretty good. We got another shipment of leather in yesterday. I honestly wasn't expecting it this early, so the tannery is running pretty efficiently and doing a great job because we've got more leather than I think we need. So I'm going to get to cutting. I don't know what all we're going to have in numbers on different things, but we will for sure have the guitar straps. We've had a lot of emails asking if we have more guitar straps and gunslings. We will have a lot of those. I'm going to try to do those in both 5, 6, and 9, 10. As long as my splitter cooperates with me and does a good job, we will offer both of those refills on the website like we always do. Again, I don't know what kind of discounts there will be on material packs until I get to looking at quantities, what I'm cutting, what I've got, and that kind of deal. As we mentioned, we mentioned last week and in a newsletter that leather will go up come January 1. We will have a price increase on most of our material packs, or a lot of them, a lot of the larger ones like we had talked about last week. But for now, I'm just going to kind of look at it and see. It's the end of the year, see if we can put some good packages together for you guys that make it beneficial, and hopefully you can get a good deal out of it. But we'll have a lot of wallets and money clip wallets and knife sheaths, all of our smaller item stuff. We'll have plenty of those on material packs. I'm just going to be cutting the rest of the week. That's all I'm doing, just to get that filled up on the website and ready to go for Friday. And it should be good. So far, the leather looks amazing. Like, it looks really, really clean. But you know as well as I do, through that, we'll end up with some blemish grades. We might also have some blemish grades on the thumb hole gunsling and the shape gunsling, maybe even guitar straps on the cut bench page. So be sure to check that page out when you're perusing that website this weekend. Be sure to check the cut bench, because I may be periodically updating that throughout the weekend, because like I said, I'll be here. I'll be just monitoring things. So if there's any issue or you have a problem or bought the wrong thing or whatever, just shoot me an email. I'm not going to be probably real good about the phone, because I'm going to kind of be in and out with different things. We got some family coming in and stuff, but I'm going to be predominantly here at the shop. And so as I'm going through stuff, I may put up some package deals of some odd lot stuff, odd lot kind of things on the cut bench page. And there may be only 1, 2, 3, who knows? So when you see it, grab it if you need it, but I think it'll be pretty good. I might also cut a few items that we don't normally have on there, and it'll be hand cut items, things I've got to cut out. But if it works for a project you're going to work on or that you've been wanting to make, then it's a great opportunity. There's some things I'm toying with having dies made for, but until I know the response on some of those, I don't want to have dies made and then not have a use for them, or not have it be something that y'all are interested in. But like, for one, I want to have dies made for this crossbody fanny pack. I think it's really a good project. It's probably my favorite one out of the 2 new ones coming out. I know this one has gotten a lot of response, and people really want the saddle scabbard pattern. I'm really excited about it. I'm real happy with the pattern. I think it's a great project, but for some reason this little bag right here was just a joy to put together. It was fun. I see a lot of potential for this product, possibly for us having some made during Christmas time and having them out there for sale. I just think they're really neat, and they're fun to make. They're fun to tool as well, because they're not super huge, but you got a lot of room to do some really neat artwork and stuff. So that pattern pack's got some really neat patterns in there. As we gear up for Thanksgiving, we hope that you guys are taking some time to spend with family. You know, I know a lot of people, they just get that day off and they got to get back to work on Friday and that sort of deal. And most retailers especially are going to be working this weekend. It's going to be the busiest time of year for them, as well as our law enforcement and first responders and things like that. I know they're going to be working, some of them, over the holiday weekend. So if that's you, I hope you're being safe. Get a little bit of time to take a break, be with your family and that sort of deal, and just stay safe out there. And then we'll be on the fast track to Christmas, which it seems like it's coming faster and faster every year after Thanksgiving. It seems like 2 days later, it's Christmas. So if you've got projects on the books, if you got things going, just try to put in that maybe extra 30 minutes to an hour every day and just move everything a little bit more forward as you go along. And that way, if you take that time early, spread out over a length of a few weeks, it's a lot easier than spending 6 or 7 hours into the nighttime trying to wrap up a project and then possibly hand delivering it. So we want to be here for you for that for the next coming weeks after this weekend here, and just try to encourage you and offer you any help that we can to just keep you motivated to keep going. And we'll be doing a bunch of other videos. Like I said, we are working on the Weekender bag. I'm hoping that one will be out by the end of the year. I've got to make another one, so we'll be shooting that after this weekend and trying to get that going. On top of just working on our saddles, we've got, I'm working on those. I'm cutting parts. We're doing that. One of these is going to have some tooling on it, so we're going to go ahead and get started doing on that, and I'm working on that for the rest of the year and getting ready to go. So if you haven't already, be sure and go to dgsaddlery.com and sign up for the Leathercraft newsletter. You might want to do that this week here pretty quick, because we're going to have one go out here in any minute now, and you might want to be a part of that one. It's just a good thing to be a part of, stay connected with us, and know what new classes or products are being offered. We usually send those out to the newsletter first before we make them public, so you might want to be a part of that. But other than that, I'm going to get back to cutting. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see y'all next week in the Monday Morning Briefing.